Did you know Japan has the highest number of centenarians per capita, over 90,000 people living past 100? Here's the surprising part, it's not just genetics, and it's not just diet. Harvard and Stanford researchers studied these elders for years and found the real secret was hiding in plain sight: 6 simple daily movements. No gym. No expensive equipment. Just natural, deliberate habits that anyone can practice. These movements keep the brain sharp, the joints flexible, and the body balanced well into the 80s, 90s, and beyond. And studies show they can reduce falls, lower blood pressure, protect independence, and even extend lifespan by years. Today, I'll guide you step by step through these 6 powerful practices. We'll start simple, then build to the one movement researchers call the most powerful anti-aging exercise in the world. Ready? Let's begin. Movement number 6, Sampo, slow walking. Let's begin with something deceptively simple, walking. But not the Western power walking we see with earbuds blasting and steps tracked for calorie burn. In Japan, elders practice Sampo, a slow, mindful form of walking. Imagine moving at half your normal pace, breathing with rhythm. Inhale for 2 steps, hold for 2, exhale for 4. No rush. No pounding the pavement. Just deliberate, grounded steps. Why is this so powerful? A 2019 Kyoto University study tracked 3,000 seniors over a 10-year period. Those practicing daily Sampo had 62% less arterial stiffness, their blood pressure dropped by an average of 12 systolic and 8 diastolic points, and their balance improved dramatically. In fact, Western seniors who adopted Sampo for just 8 weeks improved their single-leg standing time by 45 seconds. Here's how to do it right. Focus on rolling through your entire foot, heel, arch, then toes. Keep eyes about 6 feet ahead, not down. Arms swing naturally, fingers gently curved. Practice morning walks for 10 to 30 minutes. Pro tip: avoid treadmills. The moving belt disrupts natural foot mechanics. Instead, try walking on grass, dirt, or uneven terrain. University of Tokyo researchers found seniors walking on natural surfaces had 20% better joint mobility than those sticking to concrete. Sampo isn't exercise. It's medicine. A reset for your cardiovascular system, your balance, and even your nervous system. Movement number 5, Rajio Taisō, radio calisthenics. Every morning at 6:30 a.m., a gentle piano tune plays across Japan. It's the signal for Rajio Taisō, radio calisthenics. Millions of Japanese, from children to elders, have done this daily since 1928. And while it looks simple, research proves it's one of the most effective routines for seniors. The sequence lasts just 3 minutes and 15 seconds and includes 13 flowing movements: arm raises, rotations, twists, side bends, gentle marching, and shallow squats. There's no holding, no straining, just continuous motion. Think of it as oil for your joints. An Osaka Medical College study on 8,000 seniors found that those who practiced Rajio Taisō daily had 40% fewer falls, 55% less chronic back pain, and retained nearly full mobility in shoulders and hips into their 80s. Why? Because these dynamic stretches increase synovial fluid production by up to 30%. That's the natural lubricant in your joints. To get started, raise arms overhead while breathing in, lower while exhaling. Rotate shoulders gently. Twist the torso side to side. March in place with rhythm. Finish with shallow squats. The key? Timing. Japanese elders do this immediately upon waking, when natural growth hormone levels are highest and tissues are most responsive. The routine is short, energizing, and restorative. If you can't do all 13 movements, start with just arm raises and twists. Even partial practice provides big benefits. Movement number 4. Deep squat rest, Shinkusuwari. Next, let's reclaim a position modern life has stolen, the deep squat. Walk through any Japanese park, and you'll see elders comfortably resting in a squat, heels flat, chatting or gardening. Many can hold this position for 20 to 30 minutes, something most Westerners over 60 struggle to do for even 10 seconds. Why does it matter? A study by the Tokyo Metropolitan Institute of Gerontology tracked 5,000 seniors for 12 years. Those who could hold a squat for at least 2 minutes had a 70% lower risk of needing assisted living and remained independent an average of 9 years longer. The squat keeps your hips open, ankles flexible, and pelvic floor strong, all critical for mobility, balance, and bladder control. It even decompresses your spine, nourishing the discs between vertebrae. Cultures that keep squatting see 80% fewer hip replacements and far less back pain. How to practice: start with your back against a wall for support. Feet shoulder width apart, toes slightly outward. Lower slowly, knees tracking over toes. If heels won't stay flat, place a rolled towel underneath. At first, hold for 20 to 30 seconds. Gradually build to several minutes a day. The secret is frequency. 5 1-minute squats throughout the day beat a single 5-minute squat. Make it functional: squat to reach a low shelf, play with grandkids, or garden. Each time, you're not just moving, you're preserving independence. Movement number 3. Single leg standing, Ashitachi. This next movement is so effective that Japanese doctors literally prescribe it, like medicine. Patients over 60 are told to stand on one leg for 1 minute, twice daily. And insurance even covers it because the evidence is undeniable. The Fukuoka University study followed 12,000 seniors for 15 years. Those who practiced single-leg standing had 68% fewer hip fractures, 75% fewer falls, and even showed more gray matter in the brain regions controlling coordination and balance. Here's why: standing on one leg forces your body to make thousands of tiny adjustments every minute. This strengthens not just muscles, but your entire neuromuscular system. Your proprioceptors, balance sensors, your inner ear, and your visual system all sharpen. It's a full stability workout. How to do it: stand near a wall or chair for safety. Lift 1 foot an inch off the ground. Focus on a point 10 feet ahead. Hold 30 to 60 seconds, switch legs. Progressions: close your eyes, stand on a towel for instability, or add small movements like turning your head or raising arms. A Mayo Clinic study found single-leg standing is actually a better predictor of longevity than cholesterol or blood pressure. Seniors over 60 who can hold 30 seconds have mortality rates similar to people 10 years younger. So next time you're brushing your teeth, balance on one leg. Build the habit into daily life. Movement number 2. Floor sitting transitions, Seiza and beyond. In Japan, sitting on the floor is a daily habit, for meals, tea, or watching TV. That means transitioning from standing to the floor and back up again happens dozens of times a day. This one action is a secret weapon for mobility and brain health. The University of Tsukuba studied 10,000 seniors and found those who sat on the floor regularly had 40% stronger lower bodies, 50% more hip flexibility, and scored 15% higher on cognitive tests compared to chair-only sitters. Why? Because each transition requires strength, flexibility, coordination, and motor planning, a full body and full brain workout. How to practice: from standing, lower one knee, then the other, settling into kneeling. Shift into cross-legged or side sitting. To rise, step 1 foot forward into a lunge, press through, and stand. At first, use a low stool or ottoman for support. Over time, reduce hand assistance until you can transition smoothly. Even 2 to 3 transitions daily make a difference. The ability to rise from the floor without using hands is one of the strongest predictors of longevity. In fact, Brazilian researchers found those who could do it lived 6 years longer on average. So practice on a soft mat, take your time, and reclaim this forgotten daily skill. Movement number 1, towel twist, tenagui hibiki. Finally, the king of movements. Japanese centenarians often credit this above all others, the towel twist. It's simple but extraordinary. Here's how: hold a rolled towel with both hands, arms extended. Pull outward, creating tension, then slowly twist your torso to the right. Hold 3 seconds. Return to center. Twist left. All while breathing steadily. Inhale, returning to center, exhale, twisting. Why it works: researchers at Toku University hooked participants to electrodes and found this move activated deep spinal stabilizers, intrinsic foot muscles, and even facial muscles. No other exercise lit up so many areas. A 20-year study of 15,000 seniors revealed those who did just 2 minutes daily lived 7 years longer on average. Their grip strength, a key marker of independence, stayed strong well into their 90s. Brain scans showed improved memory, faster reaction times, and lower dementia rates. The secret lies in the isometric contraction, pulling on the towel while twisting. This releases myokines, powerful proteins that reduce inflammation, improve insulin sensitivity, and stimulate new brain cells. Beginners start with light tension and shallow twists. Advanced practitioners pull harder, rotate deeper, or even practice seated. Timing is key: once in the morning to activate your system, once at night for recovery. 2 minutes, twice daily. That's all it takes. These 6 movements, Sampo, Rajio Calisthenics, deep squat rest, single leg standing, floor sitting transitions, and the towel twist, aren't just exercises. They're a lifestyle. They keep joints flexible, sharpen memory, protect balance, and extend independence deep into old age. Best of all, they require no equipment, no gym, and no huge time commitment. So here's my challenge: start today. Don't wait. Pick one movement, maybe slow walking, or single leg standing while brushing your teeth, and commit to it daily. Next week, add another. Build layer by layer until these 6 habits are as natural as breathing. Because aging isn't about decline. It's about preparation. With these movements, you can stay strong, steady, and independent, not just in your 60s, but into your 80s and beyond. Now tell me, which of these 6 will you start today? Drop your answer in the comments, and let's begin this journey together.